Welcome students to my today's class. I am discussing on the topic angle between two curves. So let us continue the discussion. Our next problem is to show that the curves x square by a square plus lambda 1 plus y square by b square plus lambda 1 equals to 1 curve, and the other curve is x square by a square plus lambda 2 plus y square by b square plus lambda 2 equals to 1. Number 2, they intersect at right angles or they cut orthogonally. You are given two curves and you have to show these two curves cut orthogonally. Okay. So for this type of, don't go to solve this type of equation. This will be very laborious. Okay. So for this, let us consider the point of intersection of the curve B alpha comma beta. Now, if alpha beta be the point of intersection of curves 1 and 2, then this point must lie on both the curves. So we have alpha square by a square plus lambda 1, beta square by b square plus lambda 1 equals to 1, and alpha square by a square plus lambda 2, beta square by b square plus lambda 2 equals to 1. Now, subtracting these two results, we get, I am just taking common alpha square from these two terms. So we get alpha square into 1 by a square plus lambda 1 minus 1 by a square plus lambda 2. Take beta square common, you get b square plus lambda 2 equal to 0, because 1 minus 1 is 0. Now just do the subtraction here. LCM will be a square plus lambda 1 into a square plus lambda 2. There will be a square plus lambda 2 minus a square minus lambda 1. So you get lambda 2 minus lambda 1. Then beta square, here the LCM will be b square plus lambda 1, b square plus lambda 2. This will also be lambda 2 minus lambda 1 equals 0. Now obviously lambda 1 not equals lambda 2. So divide both sides by lambda 2 minus lambda 1. Then you get alpha square by a square plus lambda 1 into a square plus lambda 2 is equal to, we are shifting this term to other side, by minus beta square by b square plus lambda 1 into b square plus lambda 2. Now we get the result in this form. I am writing here alpha square by beta square is equals to minus a square plus lambda 1 into a square plus lambda 2 by b square plus lambda 1 into b square plus lambda 2. This result will be used in our future calculation. So preserve it. Now I am using this part. Next our duty is to find dy dx from both the curves. By differentiating both sides of 1 with respect to x, we get 2x by a square plus lambda 1 plus 2y by b square plus lambda 1 into dy dx equal to 0. We get by dx equals to minus b square plus lambda 1 by a square plus lambda 1 into x by y. Divide this side, x by this, x by y, and minus. Okay. Dy dx. Therefore, dy dx at their point of intersection, alpha beta, this will be minus b square by lambda 1, b square plus lambda 1 by a square plus lambda 1 into alpha by beta. If we consider this as m1 say, then this is the slope of the tangent to the curve 1 at the point of intersection alpha comma beta. So write it this side. m1 equals to minus b square plus lambda 1 by a square plus lambda 1 into alpha by beta. Let us erase this. We have to do this because we have a small accommodation here and we have to solve a big problem. So for this reason I am shifting all the results here and now I am calculating in this part. Now differentiating both sides of 2 with respect to x, we get a square plus lambda 2 plus 2y by b square plus lambda 2 into dy dx equals 0. So from this we similarly get minus b square plus lambda 2 by a square plus lambda 2 into x by y. Therefore, dy dx at their point of intersection alpha beta, this becomes b square plus lambda 2 a square plus lambda 2 into alpha by beta. If we consider this as n2, then we get n2 equals to minus b square plus lambda 2 a square plus lambda 2 into alpha by beta. Now, to show the curves cut orthogonally, we have to show m1 into m2 minus 1. Now, m1 into m2. This will be minus minus plus b square plus lambda 1 into b square plus lambda 2 by a square plus lambda 1 into a square plus lambda 2, then alpha by beta into alpha by beta. So this becomes alpha square by beta square. Now look at the result alpha square by beta square that we have already obtained. Now use this result. Look, we can write it here. We get b square plus lambda 1 into b square plus lambda 2 by a square plus lambda 1 into a square plus lambda 2 into minus a square plus lambda 1 into a square plus lambda 2 by b square plus lambda 1 into b square plus lambda 2. Now look, cancel each other, then we get minus 1. So as we get m1 into x equals to minus 1, then we can say the curves 1 and 2 cut orthogonal. Okay. Next question, find the condition for the following set of curves to intersect orthogonally. You have the curves, first one is hyperbola, x square by a square minus y square by b square equals to 1. This is number 1 curve. Another one is also hyperbola, but its axes are x's are along the line y equals to x and y equals to minus x. So this looks some different. This is number 2. And we are asked to find condition. Condition under which these two curves intersect orthogonally. The first line, let their point of intersection be alpha beta. So as alpha beta is their point of intersection, so this point must lie on both the curves. Therefore we have alpha square by a square minus beta square by b square equals to 1 and alpha beta equals to 6 square. Keep it here. Now differentiating both sides of 1 with respect to x, we get 2x by a square minus 2y by b square dy dx equals to 0. We get dy dx equals to b square by a square into x by y. X by y, d square by square, right? So therefore, dy dx at the point alpha beta, this will be d square by a square into alpha by beta. If we consider it m1, then m1 we get d square by a square into alpha by beta. Next. Differentiating both sides of 2 with respect to x, we get 1 into y plus x into dy dx equals 0. That implies dy dx equals to minus y by x. Therefore, dy dx at the point of intersection alpha beta will be minus beta by alpha. If we consider it as m2, then we get m2 equals to minus beta by alpha. Now, for the curves to be orthogonal, we must have m1 into m2 equals to minus 1. Look, here you are to find the condition under which the curves cut orthogonally. Okay. So the curves will be orthogonal if m1 m2 equals minus 1. That implies m1 is b square by a square, m2 is minus beta by alpha, b square by a square into alpha by beta, and m2 is minus beta by alpha. This is minus 1. So ultimately you get b square by a square equals to 1. Minus 1 cancelled, so b square by a square equals to 1. That implies you get a square by b square. This is the required condition, right? This is the required condition under which curves 1 and 2 intersect or cut orthogonally. Okay. Next question. Here the given curves are, first one is x square by a square plus y square by b square equals to 1. This is number 1. And the second one is a hyperbola, x square by capital A square minus y square by capital B square equals to 1. This is number 2. You are asked to find the condition under which the curves 1 and 2 intersect orthogonally. So first line, let alpha comma beta be their point of intersection. Now, being point of intersection, alpha comma beta lies on both the curves. So we have alpha square by a square plus beta square by b square equals to 1 and alpha square by capital A square minus beta square by capital B square equals to 1. Now subtracting their corresponding sides, this minus this, you get alpha square into 1 by a square minus 1 by capital A square, beta square into 1 by b square plus 1 by capital B square equals to 0. So you get alpha square into 1 by a square minus 1 by a square equals to beta square into 1 by b square plus 1 by capital B square. So you ultimately get alpha square by beta square equals to 1 by b square plus 1 by capital B square by 1 by capital A square minus 1 by small a square. Now let us write this condition, this relation here. We have obtained alpha square by beta square is equals to 1 by b square plus 1 by capital B square by 1 by capital A square minus 1 by small a square. Say this is relation 3. Next, our duty is to differentiate the curves and to find all the tangents at their point of intersection alpha comma beta. So write down differentiating both sides of 1 with respect to x. We get 2x by a square plus 2y by b square into dy dx equals to 0. We get dy dx equals to minus b square by a square into x by y. That implies dy dx at alpha beta, this becomes b square by a square into alpha by beta. We consider this as m1 and writing this result here. m1 equals to minus b square by a square into alpha by beta. Next, differentiating both sides of 2 with respect to x, we get 2x by capital A square minus 2y by capital B square into dy dx equals to 0. So you get dy dx equals to, this will be plus capital B square by capital A square into x by y. Therefore dy dx at the point of intersection alpha beta, this will be capital B square by capital A square into alpha by beta. We consider it as m2 say, then writing the result here, capital B square by capital A square into alpha by beta. Now right, curves 1 and 2 will be mutually orthogonal if m1 into m2 equals to minus 1, that is minus b square by a square into capital B square by capital A square into alpha square by beta square equals to minus 1. So cancel minus from both sides. We get this small b square capital B square, small a square capital A square. Now write this 1 by small b square plus 1 by capital B square by 1 by capital A square minus 1 by small a square equals to 1. Then multiply this here, multiply this here. You get capital B square plus small b square. Here you get small a square minus capital A square equals to 1. Now just do cross multiplication. Capital B square plus small b square equals to small a square minus capital A square. So ultimately you get the condition is capital A square plus capital B square equals to small a square minus small b square. This is the required condition under which the curves 1 and 2 intersect orthogonally. Next question. Show that the condition that the curve this intersect orthogonally if this. That is the answer is given here. But ultimately the problem, nature of the problem is same. You are asked to find the condition under which the curve intersect orthogonally. Here the curves are ax square plus by square equals to 1. First curve. And the second curve is a dash x square plus b dash y square equals to 1. This is number 2. And you are asked to find the condition under which these two curves cut orthogonally. So first line, let their point of intersection be alpha comma beta. Now as alpha beta is their point of intersection, so it must satisfy both the equations. So you get a alpha square plus b beta square equals to 1 and a dash alpha square b dash beta square equals to 1. Now subtracting their corresponding sides, we get alpha square into a minus a dash plus beta square into b minus b dash equals to 0. That ultimately gives alpha square into a minus a dash equals to minus beta square into b minus b dash. So you get alpha square by beta square is equals to b dash minus b by a minus a dash. I am writing this result here. Alpha square by beta square equals to b dash minus b by a minus a dash. Say this is 3. Now differentiating both sides of 1 with respect to x, we get 2x 2 dy dx equals 0. That means dy dx equals to minus ax by dy. So therefore dy dx at their point of intersection alpha beta will be minus a by b into alpha by beta. We consider it as m1, so we write here m1 equals to minus a by b into alpha by beta. Next, differentiating both sides of 2 with respect to x, we get 2a dash x plus 2b dash y dy dx equals 0. That means dy dx equals to minus a dash by b dash into x by y. Therefore you get dy dx at the point of intersection alpha comma beta is equals to minus a dash by b dash into alpha by beta. We consider it as m2. So we get m2 equals to minus a dash by b dash into alpha by beta. Now for the curve to be orthogonal, we must have m1 into m2 equals minus 1. That implies here is minus, so minus will be cancelled. A dash by b dash into alpha square by beta square equals to minus 1. That means a dash by b dash, alpha square by beta square is b dash minus b by a minus a dash equals to minus 1. So you get b dash minus b by b dash is equals to a dash minus a. A dash minus a because minus 1 to this a dash minus a by a dash. So you get 1 by b minus 1 by b dash is equals to 1 by a minus 1 by a dash. This will be the required condition under which the curves are mutually orthogonal. Next topic that we will discuss is the condition of tangency and normalcy. Important question of marks, for questions carrying 5 marks comes onto this topic. So write down condition of tangency and normalcy. In this section we have different type of curves. We have different type of curves and different type of straight lines, and we are asked to find the condition under which the straight line will be tangent or normal to the specified curve. The set of curves are in this way. Curve number 1, parabola x square by a square plus y square by b square equals to 1. This may be hyperbola. This may be ellipse hyperbola, then parabola. Y square equals to 4x. Then it may be the other form of parabola. X square equals to 4by. This may be circle, origin centered circle. And this may be this type of curve, x by a to the power n, y by b to the power n equals to 1. And the straight lines are of the following forms. They are of the form number 1, Lx plus My plus n equals 0. Sometimes this is of the form Lx plus My equals to 1. Sometimes this is of the form x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equals to b. That is the normal form of straight line. Sometimes this is of the form y equals to mx plus c. Sometimes this is of the form x by x plus y by k equals to 1. And you are asked to show under which condition this line will be tangent to this, or this line will be normal to this, this line will be tangent to this line will be normal to this. This type of problems are formulated in this section. So we will do a few problems as an example, and the rest of the problems you have to do at your own. Now first let us consider the ellipse. X square by a square plus y square by b square equals to 1. curve 1, and let us consider the straight line in the normal form. X cos alpha plus y sin alpha equals to t over 2. And you have to find condition under which straight line 2 will be a tangent to the ellipse 1, and the condition under which straight line 2 will be a normal to the ellipse 1. So in this type of problem, always choose parametric point on the curve. So we know P A cos theta comma B sin theta is any point on the curve 1. Okay. So let us find equation of tangent to the curve 1 at this point. So for this we have to differentiate both sides of 1 with respect to x. So write differentiating both sides of 1 with respect to x, we get 2x by a square 2y by b square into dy dx equals to 0. That implies dy dx equals to minus b square by a square into x by y. Minus b square by a square into x by y, right? Now dy dx at p. Dy dx at p. This will be minus b square by a square minus b square by a square into, instead of x we write a cos theta by b sin theta. So ultimately you get minus b cos theta by a sin theta. This is my suggestion. Don't make it b by a cot theta. Don't make it b by a cot theta. Keep it in the form b cos theta by a sin theta. You will understand in future why I am telling like this. Now this gives the slope of the tangent to the curve at the point P. So now write equation of tangent to the curve. Equation of tangent to the curve 1 at P. Y minus b sin theta by x minus a cos theta is equals to minus b cos theta by a sin theta. Now let us erase this part. Just multiply it, a sin theta y minus ab sin square theta is equals to minus b cos theta x plus ab cos square theta. Then write it in the form b cos theta into x plus a sin theta into y is equals to ab. Why ab? Because minus ab when goes to the right side, it will become ab sin square theta. Here already have ab cos square theta. If you take ab common, you get sin square theta plus cos square theta, which is 1. So you ultimately get this equation. Say this equation is 3. Now for the line 2 to be a tangent to the curve 1, the lines 2 and 3 should be identical. So write down, for the line 2 to be a tangent to the curve 1, lines 2 and 3 should be identical. Therefore we must have b cos theta by cos alpha is equals to a sin theta by sin alpha is equals to ab by p. Now recall the condition we have learned in class 10 that the lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0, they will be identical under the condition a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 equals to c1 by c2. We are using this result here. So from this we find, equate these two results, you find cos theta is equals to b cancelled a cos alpha by p, and equating these two you find sin theta is equals to b sin alpha by p. Okay, now I am erasing this. Now we know sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1 for all real values of theta. Now substitute these values instead of sin theta and cos theta. We get sin theta is b sin alpha by p. b sin alpha by p का whole square plus a cos alpha by p whole square equals to 1. So you get a square cos square alpha plus b square sin square alpha is equals to p square. This is the condition under which line 2 is a tangent to the ellipse 1. Okay, this is p square. A square cos square alpha plus b square sin square alpha equals to p square. This is the condition under which line 2 is a tangent to the ellipse 1. Next, let us find the condition under which line 2 is a normal to the curve 1. We will do in the similar way. We take a point P a cos theta b sin theta on curve 1. Now differentiate both sides of 1 with respect to x. We get 2x by a square plus 2y by b square into dy dx equals to 0. We get dy dx equals to minus b square by a square into x by y minus b square by a square into x by y. Okay, now dy dx at t means a cos theta b sin theta. We get b square by a square into a cos theta b sin theta. We get minus b cos theta by a sin theta. Look, this is the slope of the tangent to the curve at the point P. Therefore, slope of the normal to the curve 1 at P will be minus 1 by dy dx at P. So this will become a sin theta by b cos theta. This becomes the slope of the normal to the curve at the point P. Now let us write the equation of the normal to the curve at the point P. So write equation of the normal to the curve at the point P. That will be a cos theta b sin theta. So y minus b sin theta by x minus a cos theta is equals to this, a sin theta by b cos theta. Multiply do cross multiplication, you get a sin theta into x minus a square sin theta cos theta is equals to b cos theta into y minus b square sin theta cos theta. So we ultimately get a sin theta into x minus b cos theta into y is equals to a square minus b square into sin theta cos theta. This is number 3. Now, if equation 3 represents equation to the normal to the curve 1 at the point P, then lines 2 and 3 must be identical, and in that case we get coefficient of x, here coefficient of x is cos alpha, a sin theta by cos alpha is equals to minus b cos theta by sin alpha is equals to a square minus b square sin theta cos theta by p. Now, from the first and third ratio equality we get cos theta equals to AP by a square minus b square. Cos theta, because sin theta being cancelled, cos theta becomes AP by a square minus b square. Similarly, equating these two results, we get sin theta equals to minus BP by a square minus b square. Now, like the previous problem, we write sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. For all theta belongs to R, that gives minus BP by a square minus b square its whole square plus AP by a square minus b square its whole square equals to 1. So we ultimately get b square p square plus a square p square equals to a square minus b square whole square. So you get p square into a square plus b square equals to a square minus b square whole square. We have done some mistake somewhere. We will try it. The condition is this way: a square sec square alpha plus b square cosec square alpha is equals to a square minus b square whole square by p square. So we have done some mistake anyway. We will try it. You can find the mistake. So we will meet in our next class. We will solve some more problems on this topic. Till then, goodbye.